Good morning. Hello everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to get my my power bar. Rightio. Power bar. So make sure it's all set up. For the people that don't have one, that's okay, no problem at all. You just follow along with the same exercises. I'll let you know whether to grab weights or whether to grab a band or nothing at all, okay? So Maria, Kay and Bob, I'm going to get you to slip your feet into those handles right now, just so that we don't have to muck around with that. Make sure that those handles are right through the center of the feet there, okay? So pull them on right on. We don't want them to flick off at any point, okay? All right, so then I'm going to take that bar and I'm going to place it just in front of my feet where I can reach it in a bit, okay? And then we're ready to go. We're all going to sit up nice and tall with our feet flat on the floor. We're also going to make sure that our knees are directly out in front of the hips, okay, the hip bones. I want you to sit as tall as you can. Now, if your back's a little tired, use the backrest of the chair, that's okay. But make sure you are still sitting up nice and tall, nice straight spine. Okay, we're ready. Let's take those arms down by the side. Take a breath in, bringing the arms up, lengthening the whole body, and breathing out. We lower back down. And again, breathing in, lifting up, lengthening the body. And deep breath out, we're coming down. Now, when I do this, I am not sinking my whole body into my hips when I come down. Only thing lowering is my arms. Let's go out to the side and open the chest. And back down. Deep breath in. And breathe out. The belly button is gently sinking back towards the spine as you breathe out. Remember, we don't want to force that. It is a really gentle movement. Good. Just take the right arm up now. We're just going to stretch over to the side. Make sure you're still sitting on that chair. Over to the other side. Nice long arms. And again, up and over to the left. And up and over to the right. Good. And back to the center. Make sure the shoulders are down. Little twist to the right. And slowly round to the left. And again, around to the right. Don't go too far. We want to keep those hips nice and still. So only thing moving is the upper body, waistline upwards. Come back to the center. Let's lower the arms, circle the wrists. Nice big circles, and then the other way. Good, and relax the arms down. Okay, so we're going to take the right foot off the floor and we're going to circle the ankle. So even with that band around the foot, hopefully it's not going to fall off. And let's go the other way. I guess it depends on what you're wearing on your feet. And place that foot down. Oh, it does twist around though, so hold on a second. Sorry. Other foot, circle the ankle around. It does move a little bit, doesn't it? And the other way. Good. Oh, there goes mine. And place your foot down. Now you'll be right. Make sure that they're still on in the right spot. Okay, belly button drawing back. Let's lift the right leg up. And 2, and 3, and 4. And 5, other foot, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5. I want you to do some nice big hip circles now, really big, around and around. Keep those legs nice and still. You want your feet flat on the floor the whole time. Other way, and around. Sinking down, lifting out. Sinking down and lifting out. Once more, around and pull up tall. Good. Bring the arms forward. pelvic tilt and lift up, and pelvic tilt and lift up. Remember, we're trying to arch the back, make a C shape out of your back. So when you arch, it's all about that lower back area. The bum tucks under, the belly button pulls back, and that lower back is trying to arch. Once more. And lift up nice and tall. Arms down, chin to the chest, chin to the ceiling, and forward. Look to the right and left and forward. Drop the ear down and over and up. Good. Chin to the chest. Deep breath out. Let's roll down as far as we can. Breathe in at the bottom and breathe out. Slowly unroll all the way back up to the top. Lift up out of those hips again and slowly down. Kay, Maria and Bob, while you are down there, I want you to grab that bar in your hands and we're all going to roll back up and sit up tall. Good. Okay. So for the rest of you, I want you to grab your resistance band, hold it about shoulder distance apart as you normally would. We're still seated. Okay, so we're going to leave it at full length for Maria, Kay and Bob, okay? MKB, KB, BKM, All right, so we're holding the elastic or the bar about shoulder distance apart. So if our arms are down by our legs, our hands are just sitting to the side of the knees. We're sitting up as tall as we can. We're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to lift your arms up above your head and then make sure your shoulders are down. Small bend in those elbows. Okay, we're going to take the arms and shoulders back and release and back and release. So if you find that it's too tight when you're using the bar, you can bring it a little closer to the head to loosen off the elastic. And one more. Hold. We're squeezing over to the side and then over to the other side. Good, and pull up nice and tall. Let's do that again. Shoulders down, tuck the chin, and shoulders, elbows back. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and hold over to the side. Now, Kay, Maria and Bob, you will notice that you are feeling this a little bit harder than usual, and that's because the elastic is tight. All right, let's bring the arms forward, shoulders down, hands are just below shoulder line. You're going to roll the shoulders forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. Last one, forward, back, make sure they come back down. Good, little twist to the right, little twist to the left, back to the center, and lower the arms down. Okay, we're all going to make sure our feet are just tucked under us a little. You're still holding that elastic out in front of you. It shouldn't be stretched at all. Arms are out. We're going to hinge forward and then you're going to stand. Good. Okay, just make sure you're clear. We're going to take those feet out about shoulder distance apart. You've still got that band in your hand or the bar. Okay, we're going to come down into a squat and take it forward. And down into a squat. Now, I don't want you to go too deep, okay? I know there's a lot of people starting to get the sore knees again like last year. Try wearing some good supportive shoes for a few hours every day so that you can keep the ankles supported. They start to get tired and you're walking around barefoot or in socks a lot. they will start to drop. Okay, we're going to come down and hold. We're going to tuck the chin, so you should be looking at that elastic or bar. Then we're going to bring it up above the head. Now we're trying to get the arms by the ears, and then we're lowering down. Breathe out and breathe in and lower. Using the bar is going to be harder on those shoulders. We're going to do one more. So really think about your breathing as you do it, okay? So of course, the bar is stretching the elastic, which is a weight, and it's trying to hold you back. For everyone else, make sure you're not stretching that elastic. Let's come down for 5, not too deep. Doesn't matter if this is it, okay? If that's all it is, that's all it is. But we do need to make sure those knees are going over the toes. And hold. Look at the bar or the elastic. Chin is tucked. Deep breath out. Arms come up. And breathing in. Deep breath out. And breathing in. Deep breath out. And breathing in. And we're going to stand. Good job. All right, give your legs a really good shake. Now you've got your chair there if you need it for balance, okay? And even if you are using a bar, you can rest, stand close enough to rest one end of your bar on the chair for balance if you need it. We're going to take the right foot back. Heel is lifted, tuck the tailbone under. If you are holding your elastic, just pretend I'm holding mine. It is out in front of you, okay? No stretch in that elastic though. Slowly lower down and come back up. You can see my heel is lifted off the floor the whole time. My weight is actually centered here, so I have weight back in that toe as well as in the front leg. But as I come down, I'm bending that back knee as well. And I can feel that work through here. So the weight is over that leg, it is over that knee, so if it hurts too much, I want you to make it super, super small. All right, down for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. All right, hold it there. Can you balance? Try not to use the chair and bring the leg in. Other leg goes back and we tuck. The tailbone is under, the belly button is back. If our bum is sticking backwards and we're leaning forward, we're not going to have that core connection. The pelvic floor is not going to be engaged properly. So tuck and feel it in that back leg, yeah? And up, back heel is lifted and down. And up, and down, and up, and down. You can feel the back leg working the most. Again, if it's hurting the knee, you've got to limit how low you go. Hold. Everything connected and strong. Are you balancing? Good, and bring it in. Give your legs a really good shake again. Good work. Okay, we're going to go into some rises. Now, what I'm going to get you to do, if you're using the bar, I'm going to get you to either bring your arms to here or bring your arms to here, which is obviously going to be harder. Okay, so think about your shoulders and where you can be. Of course, if you need to use a chair for balance, then I'm going to suggest that you perhaps let that bar rest on your chair again, like so. We are all standing with our feet about shoulder distance apart. For you guys that have an elastic, same thing, hold it out in front of you and let's rise. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Lower down. Okay, elastic people. I want you to stand inside your elastic as we have done in the past. Hold onto your handles and stand in the center of your elastic like so. Okay? If you are using the bar, you can stay as you are, because it rhymes, see? Hopefully we're all following. Okay. All right. Everyone that is on the elastic, I want you to bend your elbows and make that elastic tighter. Right, hold it there. Obviously using the bar, you might not feel a lot of tension right now. Let's take our arms out here or here, okay? That is up to you. So using the elastic, bend those elbows, get some tension in your elastic. Let's take the leg out, 1 and 2. Keep it small, 3. You can even leave the foot tapping on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Transfer to the other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Pushing against that elastic there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right. Still standing inside your elastic. You're going to bring your arms in front of you. Okay, I want you to try and bring your hands together if you can. And then bend the elbows and make that elastic firm. From here, we can hold exactly the same. Bob, Kay and Maria, hands in close, elbows out, chest open. I brought the bar up in front of my chest. I don't feel that that's enough strength. I can roll a couple of times and then come into position. Okay, so I've made it shorter, just like everyone else that's just using a normal elastic. So we're all standing inside our elastic, hands in front of the chest, shoulders back. We're going to bend the knees to release and stand. Bend the knees to release and stand. And stand. Now for Maria, Kay and Bob, if you feel like it's putting pressure in this part of your shoulder, just grab hold of the bar like so, so underneath of it, and do it this way, okay? That's going to help keep the chest open a little bit more. Belly button back and standing tall. And 3 and 2 and 1. Good job. All right, we're going to go back to our risers. So again, if you need the chair, use it. And rising up for 5 and 4, 3 and 2. Last one, 1. Good job. All right, standing inside of your elastic still. You could have done that with your elastic. Make sure it's under your feet. If you're using the bar, let's grab hold of it like so. All right, hands in front, close to the body with your elastic, and take the leg out. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5. Changing legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Good. Shake it out if you need to. Good. Still holding that elastic. Make it a little tighter if you're using the bar. Couple of rolls. Grab hold. Everyone make sure that elastic is firm now because we're bending the knees and standing tall. Bend the knees and standing tall. Keep your arms still and use your legs to release the tension and then to tighten. And down, and down, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, let's have a seat again. If you want a drink, grab yourself a drink. We are going to move on to our legs a little bit. For those that are using the bar, you can try it out with this one and see what you prefer. So everyone else will still need their elastic. All right, so we're going to sit a little bit further forward on the chair. Now you can use your backrest if you really need to, but if you want to try and strengthen that lower back, let's come forward a bit. With your elastic, I'm going to get you to wrap that around your foot like so. Yeah? Wrap it around your foot and then bring your leg out. With the bar, well, you've already got it wrapped around your foot. So all you're going to do is, because you've been practicing this part, yeah, is to roll it. 1, 2, 3, maybe. Now, I already know from experience that I do prefer this one with the resistance band, but you can see how you feel, okay? So if you've got your elastic wrapped around your foot, lengthen out those legs, bring those hands in close. So if you're using the resistance band, your hands are going to be here. My hands are out wide because I'm trying to not loosen the elastic, okay? So we're going to bring the elbows back, shoulders open, leg lengthen, and we're going to lift the leg up. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and hold. Take it out. 1 and 2 and 3. Make sure you're not moving your arms or your body. It's just the leg moving. Bend the knee and push. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, one more, and 5, and take it down. Good, we're going to do that again. I've just had a thought for Bob, Maria, and Kay. Pop both handles on that one leg. All right, and then we're going to go again. So make sure that other foot is flat on the floor. Lift right up out of the hips, belly button back, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Take it out. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Knee pulls in and push. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and 5. Good. Okay, let's change feet. So Bob, Maria, and Kay, both handles on the other foot. Everyone else, make sure you wrap that resistance band around your foot well. Everyone should have it sitting in the center of the foot. Okay, so while everyone is preparing themselves, Kay, Maria, and Bob, what you might notice is that there is a little bit more reliant on your leg. These elastics aren't as tough as these ones. You can see the difference. These are thicker than these resistance bands. Not sure 100% on what Bob and, well, on what Maria's is like, but I'm going to assume the same. Okay, so you will find you need to use that leg a little bit more. So if it's too much, then we do this one with the resistance bands instead, okay? All right, we all should be ready now. Let's lengthen out that leg, pull in, shoulders back and down, elbows back, and lift the leg. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and hold. Take it out. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knee and push. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good work. All right, let's all sit up nice and tall and do that once more. Belly button back, lifting. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and hold out to the side. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5, and pull, push, and 2 and 3, 4, one more, and 5, and release and lower down. Good. Okay, taking off that resistance band, you can put it to the side. We will pop this to the side. We're going to go to the center of the body now. So I do want you to make sure you're sitting towards the front of your chair. Sitting up as tall as you can, lengthening out that spine, lifting the pelvic floor so you are sitting right on top of the chair. We're going to bring the arms into a pistol grip in front of the chest. The elbows are bent. We're going to tuck and lean. Don't rest on the chair here, and sit up tall. And tuck and lean and sit up nice and tall. I want you to put as much focus as you can on the center of the body, the tummy muscles working, as you do all of these movements, okay, the down and the up, so that we use as little of our shoulders as possible. Again, tuck and lean and lift. Good. We're going to come back and hold this time. Just remember, the further back you hold, the harder it is on your back and hips. With the arms long and the fingers pointed forward, we're going to point the fingers to the ceiling and then point them forward again. And point to the ceiling and forward again. Of course, you could probably work out, Kay, Maria and Bob, that you could have done this with the bar on. So just remember that for next time. Good, let's all sit up nice and tall. Okay, we're going to tuck and lean back, and we're going to twist from side to side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and pull up. Good. Okay, tuck and lean back, lift the arms for 3 and 2. Keep pulling that belly button back. Now sit up tall and tuck and lean and hold, twist. We're doing 10 twists, but if your back starts to get sore, shorten it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and sit up tall. Good. All right. Grab your weights and come back to this position. Probably not a good way to pick up your weights the way I just did it. When you're ready, you're sitting back in your chair, feet flat on the floor, and you want to make sure that your arms are hanging down by your side. The chest is open, the elbows are slightly bent. I'm not relaxed and just letting my arms hang like this. I want to pull those arms away from the body and use those muscles. All right, we're going to squeeze the waist and pull up, and squeeze the waist and pull up, and squeeze the waist. Now when I do that, there's no movement through my butt, okay? One side is not lifting off the chair. It is all in the waistline. The weight is in the center, and that is where I move from. Shoulders relaxed. Let's do one more to each side. And over and up. And over and up. Good. Okay, from here we're going to take the legs out wider. We're going to bend the elbows, and we're going to rest. Let's rest that arm, the right arm, onto the leg. Okay, the left arm, I'm going to turn and face my right leg. So I'm turning my chest over, Don't let this knee drop in like this. Keep it lifted so that foot should still be flat on the floor back there, okay? Take your left arm, and lengthen it and pull the elbow back. 1 and 2. Strong upper body still. Don't collapse over your leg. Don't put all the weight into that supporting arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push yourself up, other side. So I rest that arm there. Rest is the operative word, not leaning into it, okay? Because I want you to keep the pelvic floor lifted and the back lifted, okay? The chest up, strong upper body, no collapsing. Pull up, okay? Then this arm does the work, pulling back. Belly button towards the spine, keeping you strong in the center. Otherwise, that back's going to start getting sore. 3, 2, and 1. And back up. Good. Bring the legs back in. Arms down by your side. Hinge slightly, not too far. If your back is getting sore, make it even less of a hinge, okay? And we pull back. 1. Same movement, but both arms. The belly button is back, otherwise we're going to collapse down here. We've got to keep everything open. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands onto the legs. Drop the chin to the chest. Chin to the ceiling. And forward. Little half circle and the other way. And back to the center. Arms down by your side, elbows bent, squeeze the waist and lift. Squeeze the waist and lift and squeeze and lift and squeeze and lift. And 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. That's not right. One more. I missed a number. Good. Take those legs out wide. We're going back to our lawnmower. That's what it's called. Think about when you start the lawnmower, and unless you've got an electric one, and you pull the cord. All right. Knee pulled back. Don't do this. Open the hip. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop if you need to. Or 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take yourself over to the other side. Strong arm, strong back, leg, back, and 1, 2. Chest open. 3, 4. Stop if you need to. Or 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And center it. Bring the legs in. How are those hips? Give it a shake. Sit up tall, arms by your side, hinge. This time, elbows back, open the chest, pull the shoulders back. Stretch those arms and stretch the arms. And again, and again, and 2, and 1. Good, hands on the legs. Good job, alrighty. Use the backrest if you need to now. We're going to take our hands up onto our shoulders, so make sure you have loosened up that upper body a little bit. Bring your hands in. Take the elbows out to the side. Remember, you can drop the elbows a little towards the rib cage if you need to take a bit of pressure out, okay? So lifting them right up to here is going to be the hardest spot. We're going to push the right arm straight up. 1 and 2. Keep the chest open. 3 and 4, and 1 more, and 5. Good. Let's do the other arm. Pushing. 1. Breathe out. 1 more. Good. Lower the elbows, then the arms. bring them in front of you. Chest is open. Open out. 5 and 4. Elbows back. 3 and 2 and 1. Hands to the legs, chin to the chest, chin to the ceiling. Forward. Half circle, half circle, and center. Arms down, curl in, and elbows out. Right arm up. Other arm. Breathe with me, it makes it so much easier. One more. Good. Arms in and slowly down. Chest open, hands in front. Open. Last one. Good, and take it down. All right, shake it out, loosen out. Pop your weights down. Grab a quick drink if you like. We are going to stand up again. And I'd like you to find your wall space or your door frame to do some push-ups, okay? So find your space, make sure you can still hear me, as you don't have to be able to see me, you should know what you're doing anyway, but I will be as clear as possible. You are going to stand about a foot away from your wall or door space. You're going to take your hands in front of your chest, remember that is below your head, and then take your hands out wider than your shoulders. You're then going to step away from the wall and up onto your toes. Now your hands should still be flat on the wall here, or flat-ish. If you've got any issues with your wrists, you can come onto your fists and do them. That's okay as well. Don't be on your fingers though, be on your fists. All right, shoulders down, belly button back. We bend the elbows and move in and slowly out. And slowly in. Stay on the toes the whole time. We don't want to be dropping the heels. You can feel the upper body working, especially because we've just been using those weights. So really make sure you are keeping those shoulders down. If there's any pressure in your lower back, of course, you're going to step in closer to the wall. And I'm going to get you to hold the next one just halfway to the wall. You don't have to go all the way in. Shoulders down, chest is open. You can feel that all working now. The belly button is back, and release. Come down, flat feet, give your arms a shake and step back in so you're about a foot from the wall again. If you're using a door frame, then you're going to go onto the inside of the door frame so that both hands are next to each other on the same side. So you want your hands close together. Okay, so this time directly in front of the chest. Again, you can be on those fists if it hurts the wrists at all. Pull the elbows towards the rib cage. Step away from the wall and straight up onto the toes. Chest open, shoulders back, and bend the elbows and push out. And bend the elbows and push out. You're not bouncing in and out off the wall. You should be keeping those hands flat on the wall the whole time. Elbows pulling towards the floor as you move. So it should be a little harder than the last one. Breathing deeply. And hold. So those elbows are still down by the rib cage. They're pointed to the floor. Belly button is gently back. And once again, it's a lot of the work you can feel through the shoulders. And release. Good. Give those arms a shake. Loosen up and come on back. Come on back. All right, take your right foot and push it back, heel into the floor. Get that stretch right down there, and then lift the body, lift your back so that it's upright. Feel it opening the hip in the front of the back leg. Good, and bring it in. Changing legs. Push the heel down. Feel that stretch back there. Lift the back upright. Belly button back. And bring it in. Good, give your legs a shake. You can use the chair if you need to. You're going to take the right foot forward, small step, okay? We're going to keep the legs straight as we come forward and down, just as far as you can go. Stop when you start to feel that stretch in the back of the front leg. Both legs should be straight. And belly button back and lift up. Good, changing legs now. Small step, both legs straight, coming forward. Relax the upper body. You can let the arms hang even. You can let the neck relax. And belly button back and come up. Good, give your legs a really good shake. Now I want you to stand behind your chair, not too far away, okay? I want you to take your feet out nice and wide as you can go. All right, we're going to come forward all the way to the backrest of your chair. Stick your bum out behind you. Try and keep your legs straight. Now there will be a stretch in the back of the legs, but we want to try and get those inner thighs to stretch as well. Slowly take yourself back up, connect, and bring those legs back in. Shake it out again. Good. Have a seat. Take the right leg across the body. Remember, you can be down here, of course. I'm going to use the opposite arm though to help pull that leg across. So either here, or you can grab hold of your knee if you can get it up here and pull it in towards your chest. Turn, so right leg, turn to the right. Keep sitting nice and tall, whichever way you're doing it. And slowly back round to the front. Carefully change legs. Remember to move in and out of position slowly and to keep lifting out of the hips as you move, because if those back muscles have got super tight, you might find that they pinch a little bit if you move too fast. So we need to move slowly so we can feel what the body is doing. Come back around and shake it out. Big circles. And again. Other way. And again. And sit up tall. Chin to the chest. Deep breath out, roll it down. Keep those arms relaxed. Let the arms, they're so relaxed that they're heavy with gravity pulling them towards the floor. The chin is on the chest, so gravity is pulling the head towards the floor. And roll back up. Sit up tall. Good. Bring the arms up above the head. Make a pistol grip and relax those shoulders. Lift up out of the hips and tilt back. Look towards the ceiling. And to the top. Over to the side. We're stretching right up underneath the arm here, the very top of the rib cage. Over to the other side. and up. Good, arms out to the side, shoulders down. And we're going over again, but this time we're gonna lengthen that arm and you can feel that stretch come down through the waistline area. Over to the other side. Keep your butt on the chair. And center. Squeeze back and release. Squeeze back and release. And squeeze back and release. And take your arms down. Good, shake it out. Chin to the chest. Chin to the ceiling. Forward. Look to the right, left, forward, ear down, over and up. Breathing in and out. Breathe in, shoulders up. Breathe out. Feel them drop all the way. Keep going all the way down. Now keep them there, breathing in and out. Once more, in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And you're done. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Good work. How you feeling? All good? Remember, this is the last week of term 3 now. Positive way to think about that is we're now on our way to summer. That's what I'm thinking of. I've already noticed that it's getting lighter early in the morning. I know it won't be long and we'll be changing our clocks again next month. So, how are you all doing? How are you all going? All right, have a good week, everyone. Take care of yourself and I'll speak to you soon. See you later.